Yeah, Rap Radar Podcast, Elliot Wilson.
It's B-Dot.
B-Dot, what's up, baby?
It's poppin', man.
California, man, this is impressive.
Of course.
We got Mozzy here, baby.
Finally.
Somebody.
Can you tell your fans to get off our back, man?
Oh, they was on y'all bumper, huh? Like, man, if y'all don't get the fella up there, man, listen.
But why does it feel like the right time for the fella, man? I told you, man, this Gangland Landlord, man, it's in my rotation, baby. It's the first one. First Mozzy project, top to bottom. I really. But this is the first one I sat with, man. It feels special, man.
Yeah,
this
like, that one. This that one. You know, it's I ain't gonna lie. I always feel like all my latest projects is doper than the previous ones. So, but it's like you said, it's something special about this one. I don't know if it was just more invested in it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's just me enjoying the success and you know, it's still trials and tribulations though, because I still got a handful of people that reside in the trenches. You feel me? You can't take everybody. So, but this project, I just invested it soul. It's a lot of soul in there. I shot for the radio. I'm trying to get that look.
I heard that Pac thing. You didn't want to touch that at first.
Nah, I ain't want to touch that. That's legendary. You know what I'm saying? You don't really flirt with that. I mean, just out of respect. You know, that's we hold them up there. So, but it just made sense. Everything made sense after the rollout was presented, and everything just came together and made sense.
The street records are hard too. Like my favorite joint is One of Mine. I've been playing that back and back, man. It's really good.
I ain't gonna lie, I wore that out. That was I think I made that song probably like 5-6 months ago, and you know, it never left the deck.
Oh wow!
Never left the deck. Never left the. I mean, a couple songs just off the project, and I almost didn't want to push that on the project just because I've been on it. You feel me? But I be having to remind myself like it's worn out to me.
Right.
So, you feel? But yeah, that's one of the dopest songs on the project. I've been getting a lot of good feedback off of that. My brother too.
Yeah, you feel like there's a big thing of like, because this is obviously the top of the year, the mainstream attention, right? You know, the Kendrick shout out, the Black Panther appearance.
Ooh.
How did that impact you? How did that change things for you?
Just it put me on just the notoriety. It enhanced the notoriety, the people. You feel me? As far as like they look at it, it softened my image. It gave a more kid-friendly image. You know, I'm on the soundtrack, baby. I'm in the movie, baby. Come on. Not to say it softened my image like I compromised or anything, but I'm saying like it just showed people that it's more to it than just, you know, grit, grind, or, you know, just gang related. It's more to it. It's essence with this music. It's you know what I'm saying? It's genuine. It's real.
I forget what came first. Was the shout out first or the Black Panther
release?
release?
Shout out, I lost my mind on the shout out. See, the Black Panther release, I didn't know how big it was until it was in my face. I didn't know.
You didn't know there was a whole project around it?
Nah, I just didn't understand the movie. You know, in the beginning, I thought it was Black Panther's Revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? And they told me it's a Marvel movie.
Like a Huey P. biopic or something.
Yeah, and they told me it's a Marvel movie. I'm like, Marvel? Ain't that's Spider-Man in them? You know what I'm saying? So, and then I just started digging into it. But prior to that, I really didn't have no understanding. But I was just in work mode, and I felt honored and blessed that they even alley-ooped me with that. You know what I'm saying?
So Seasons was a song. Like, how did that come together to be on that song?
That was alley-oop, TDE. They threw it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TDE. They've been functioning with me heavy the whole camp.
Yeah.
And you know, it soulful song. So I wish I could have stole it and put it on my album.
Yeah, your verse is my favorite on there. I'm not just saying that because you're here, but I like the way you set it off.
Appreciate
really
that.
dope.
Appreciate that.
But even like on the intro for this album, like you kept the shout out. Like you were saving it.
Oh, you know, come on, that's mandated. That you got that's big dog. That's legendary. We got to put it on a legendary album. I feel like this gonna raise the bar for me. This project.
So people that don't know, what did Kendrick say, and is that an expression that he gave
like
credit to you?
Mozzy say? I mean, Grammys first and foremost. Grammys, big screen. Everybody watching.
Best rap album.
Everybody in the front row. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody I looked up to as a child, as a teenager, you know what I'm saying, as an adult. Everybody in the front row. Kendrick Lamar, best rapper out. Fella. No higher. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? When it come to my opinion. And he say, Mozzy, like my boy Mozzy say, God up top. Hold on, like who? Like your boy Mozzy say. First words. This how you started off.
Right.
This ain't how he, you know what I'm saying, he threw something in the middle, you know what I'm saying, to sneak it in. This how he started it off.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm in debt. Forever in debt. Owe somebody that. I gotta work 10 times as hard as what I'm doing so I can reach that level. I need to be at that level so I can return that.
When putting Gangland, this project together, did you feel like coming off the momentum of all that exposure, damn, I really got to deliver with this project. Like, I got to take this to another level in my career.
I mean, even without that, I still feel like that because I'm serious and I'm passionate about my craft. So no matter what, every project I do, I give my all. I give the truth. You know what I'm saying? I cry. I let you vibe out with me. I really bring you into my world. But that for sure motivated me. I mean, the first time I met him, and he told me he was familiar with the song I'm a Gangster, and he started rapping a couple bars out of it. I went home. I had to go write. I'm rocking up. They listening. The people, the fella, they tapped in. They know what's going on. Yeah, that was energy. That's, like when you go pay $80,000 for a rollie. You know what I'm saying? They give you that energy. And I'm just trying to show. I'm trying to show my young life. Never mind the world. It's for the young life. And I got a community. Outside my community, it's a lot of young life that look up to me, but within my community, like these is, you know what I'm saying, me, I'm Nate Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm Nate Allen Iverson. So it's like I just want to show them it's real. I could tell them.
Yeah.
But I could tell them we got an M.
But even with all the attention, like even on the record of Black Card, you talk about how, like you say, fuck a label, you turn down the proposition. So I'm sure that people are coming to you, right?
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to be able to do that. Shout out to Empire. First and foremost.
Empire again, man.
I'm so juiced about my predicament, my situations. I swear I don't got no complaints. I be seeing people on the internet, you know what I'm saying, tweaking behind their label. You know what I mean? But nah,
you're like
Empire.
label drama, can't relate.
Nah, I can't relate to that. I don't even like them pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm boo. But nah, Empire, they you know what I'm saying, it's been a blessing, but that's independent. I'm with the whole independent push. You know what I'm saying? Just bite down.
But it's interesting because I guess with this project, like you said, you're going for certain things like radio, things that you think when somebody goes to a label, that's what they would try to do. Like, hey, Mozzy, where's the radio record? You're doing this on your own in a very still self-contained way.
Yeah, it's I mean, now I'm in it. We knee deep. I mean, we waist deep in it, so it's like it ain't even for the check no more. I'll blow the check. I'll blow the check trying to get the legacy. I'm chasing the legacy.
Yeah.
And I respect the game for what it is, and we not gonna ignore it and act like radio ain't involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to act like radio wasn't involved. I don't care about a radio. I'm going to take the hard route. I'm going to hit for the M. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit for the Emberly going the hard route. But now it's like I accomplished. I've accomplished everything I wrote in my notebook. When I was sitting in San Quentin and I jotted down everything that I wrote in that notebook, I'm talking about from 2 chains and a watch to, you know what I'm saying, me selling out shows. Everything's been accomplished in there. I mean, if you would have just seen the goals back then, it was very minute. It was like sign for 30,000, get a deal for 30,000. Now I'm getting 40, 50, 60,000 just like off CD money a monthly, just on the independent hype. So it's next level. It's I had to reevaluate my goals, reevaluate my dreams. I had to reconstruct them. I had to, I'm saying, me like press restart on them and develop new ones because I already surpassed everything, you know what I'm saying, that I was shooting for.
And you
radio
was
was
back to the last time you got out of jail was 2014, 2015 or something like that, right? And you really hit the ground running, you said, from that point on.
Yeah, I feel like I was robbed in 2014. I got out 2015. I felt like I was robbed of a year, and a crucial year, a year where I had the attention. You feel me? Where they was looking, they was tapping in, they was familiar with me, and I felt as if I was robbed. But looking back, it was very healthy for me. Just I was able to get my mind together, establish exactly what it is I want to do, how I want to run with it. I was able to put a playbook together. You feel me? I was able to map out my next move. So I was popping. And then I go to jail. And, you know, at the time, I felt like, you know, the firearm ain't mine. The fingerprints is inconclusive. I'm this close. I could taste it.
My chance to take it away.
Yeah. I was finna move grams out.
How did you let that not break your spirit, though? Like it's one thing to say, when I come out, I'm going to have a plan, but to really execute it, like...
A release date earlier than I thought I was going to get. You feel me? I thought it was going to get ugly. I thought I was going to do 4-5 years at 30 or 29, whatever the case, get out at 35, 34, and you know what I'm saying, me just be like, go and get a construction job or something. You feel me? But they told me I was only given a year, and that, you know, when I found out I was getting a year, I was already 8 months in. So I was only 4 months left. Oh, let's go. I started mapping it out.
That was the motivation.
Yeah, let's go. We here.
Oh,
what you said, Jacka? Shout out to Jacka. Rest in peace, Jacka. Yeah. Brett told me you know what I'm saying, he tapped in on the internet, was let's rock. The big dog, these the big dogs, the Filthy Riches, the Jackers, you know what I'm saying, like the Bay Area.
Yeah.
That's who I was after. And so once I locked in with them, I felt like at that time my goals was accomplished. I felt like if I can get on the track with Filthy, the Jacker, or Jay Stalin, any one of them, and display my talents, because I'm a mangle them. I'm going crazy. I'm hungry.
But wasn't it? I was listening to the records, and it was like at one time that you felt like things weren't fast enough.
That's from 15 to 25. I think I went to jail at like 28, 29. Nah, hold on, like 26. But whatever it was the beginning. It was like, I was sending out demos, trying to be little Bow Wows. So deaf. You know what I'm saying? That fell on deaf ears. 17, 18. You know, now I'm trying to, Lil Wayne in them. Nobody picking me up. I mean, it's getting frustrating, but I'm still young. I feel like I still got time in this industry world. In this industry world, 25 and under, that's you.
Yeah.
That's your window. After 25 and up, you through.
You're a dinosaur.
You might as well go. Yeah, that's how that's how I felt about it. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I felt like it was getting ugly. I wasn't interested in getting a job. I wasn't interested in a career. I wasn't interested in doing nothing other than rap. It wasn't no backup plan for no backup plan. It wasn't no plan B. It was this, all or nothing. I'm all the way fully invested. Nothing else. I don't care. The day I start making $200 off a verse, that's the day I feel like I finally won. And so when I start making $250, $300,
you didn't feel like that. Your music still was always going to be your calling. The street life didn't pull you in any way.
The street life for sure. That's what it was. It was funky with street life and music, but the cultures merge into each other. So it's like it's easy mathematics. It all go together. Gang banging and rapping go together. Pimping and rapping go together. You feel me? It all go together. So it wasn't like it was a conflict of interest. It wasn't really a conflict that I didn't think of it at that time. Now that I'm in the business, I see where the conflict of interest come in. Yeah. But at that time, this what the homies rapping about. This what, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like Pac. I ain't want to be like Jordan. I wanted to be like Pac. I'm trying to follow Pac footsteps. So, it was the streets. I just felt like they all merged, and it was just all in harmony. Both of them. It came together like that. So, I wanted to play basketball. Got to high school. My jumper was off. You know what I'm saying? I started sagging. You feel me? Roll up. You hear me?
It was at a time then when you released the Blah Da Da record is when things started to take off, right?
That's when it started picking up. Before Blah Da Da, I was struggling. 26, 27 at Graham's house, involved in the streets heavily. I'm taking my frustration out on the streets. You feel me? Because I'm broke. I got a child. The pimp life wasn't working out for me. My chick, I just wasn't producing. I was mad. I was angry. I was waking up mad. Yeah. And so, that's where Blah Da Da come from. It just come from me being involved with the streets and then not taking it further and expressing it. This the only person I got to vent to is this music. This how I get it out of me. This how I cleanse myself. This was therapeutic. Some people go get massages. This what I do. You feel me? So
what is it about that record that you think people like so much or can identify with?
But before Blah Da Da, it was, I'm just being honest. That's when the whole Sacramento they was already familiar with me. That's when it started bleeding into the Bay. Then I did Just Being Honest with Filthy Rich. Whole Bay opened up to me, open arms, welcome me. You feel me? And then when I came home in 2015, blah, 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 I think what did it for it was the fact that I was fresh out of jail. That's number one. You got 100,000 people waiting your arrival. 100,000 people on the internet yelling free you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they've been waiting on you. You know, you coming out of jail, you focus, a little lightweight, big, little sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? You see, I did it with my shirt off, right? I ain't did another video like that since. Hey, but just the whole everything, the anticipation, just you know, tapping back in. They miss you. I ain't had no cell phone in there. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my absence was truly missed. And so when I came home, I knew that I had to go crazy. And I had something on my chest. I had something to talk about. I had to bite down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was even fresh home. It was the politics. The politics was getting to me. The internal affairs was getting to me. I bit down, no hook, just straight foaming out the mouth, going crazy. Did it in front of a liquor store. Somebody shot it. I don't even think they had they had they only charged me $100 for the video. Shout out Rap Shack. You know what I'm saying? But I just went crazy. I had something on my chest. Yeah, it was the passion, the truth, the honesty.
You said gangster rap died with Pac and Mozzy
brought it back. Yeah, I feel like I'm responsible for that. Shout out Boosie. You know, shout out the other gangster rappers. But I just feel like I'm killing shit right now. Excuse my French.
No, I saw something saying that was Sacramento hip hop. Like, you know, who was the ones who paved the way? You was like, but this movement right now that you're doing is probably the height of the city at this point.
Man, listen.
Like Sacramento, because we don't really know Sacramento. We hear about Compton, we hear about the Bay Area. Like, talk to us about Sacramento. What that place is
Sacramento,
like.
It's just like any ghetto in America. You know what I'm saying? You got the heights, you got different sections, north, south. I mean, we the mids, we in the middle. I'm from a neighborhood, Oak Park, 4th Avenue, very disliked as far as politically in the Sacramento area. Funk and feud with a lot of other neighborhoods, but it's nothing like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't too crazy. It's just if that's what you involve yourself in, you know, it's really a place where if you ducked off and ain't involved in the politics, it's a cool place to raise your young life. You know what I'm saying? If you can find a pocket and just be smooth right there, but. As far as like when you involved with the politics, I mean, you asking for it, and it's live. It's alive out there. It's alive and breathing. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's regular ghetto in America. You already know. You slid it through Oak Park. You get slums. You're going to be like, okay, this got to be the one of the trenches. This got to be a hood. You feel me? Off the dribble, you just going to feel it.
You said slumps? I'm sorry.
Slum.
I'm trying to catch all the lingo,
Nah, like
baby.
slum, trenches, treacherous, the slums.
Do you feel like you're a target, I guess, with authority figures? Because, like, you know, on the one up top tape, you got that voicemail with the
I felt like I was.
Okay.
I felt like I was. I don't feel like I am now. I feel like they love me. They respected me. They seeing what I'm doing for the community, for the young life in the trenches. And I feel like they, you know, they opening doors for me. I just did something for the hood, I think probably a week ago. Provide for your people, you know that's what we campaigning, and they let City of Sacramento let us, they let that event transpire. They're very familiar with who I am, you know what I'm saying? Me, my background and everything. Yeah. And but I feel like they got an understanding that we humans, man, straight up. I think Pac said it one time. He said something like we ain't out here killing to kill. We just don't want to die. You feel me? So it's just standing your own ground, self-defense. This is what you get involved in as a child. And you know what I'm saying? But right now it's the time for growth. We growing. I'm trying to get the whole young life on this music movement, because this was benefiting. This how we able to do different things. We repaved the basketball courts, provide for your people under there, did a backpack giveaway. It was a platinum event, but this what we do on and off camera. This my jurisdiction. Yeah. Just as I'm a family man in Oak Park. That community alone, we truly family.
Speaking of family, you always still, even on this new project, touch on family and your grandmother's role in your life and how important that was. Like, and sometimes it's painful, your recollections and the things you touch on.
For sure.
Like, why do you feel like this? That still always comes back in the music that you share these stories?
Because my music is truthful. It's me. It's 100% me. And ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to have a discussion with somebody about me and not mention my grandmother, not mention my daughter. You feel me? Not mention my brothers, not mention Zoes and the people I lost. You can't have a conversation with me, not a genuine conversation with me, and I don't mention them people. You feel me? So, and my music, it's a genuine conversation. It's real. It's authentic. I don't go in there with a plan and a plot. I just turn the beat on. I let it ooze out naturally, however it come. And so that's they very much involved in my life, childhood. You feel me? So and these my inspirations. These the people I look for as far as judgment. They judgment count. Yours don't. Yours don't.
The people in your Instagram comments,
nah, Instagram don't count. I ain't worried about them.
My emoji don't mean
nothing? Nah, not if it's negative. Not if it's negative. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about.
You gotta choke slam him like your mama used to.
Yeah, you gotta choke. Yeah, mama used to choke slam me just for talking bad. Hey, but them the people who opinions matter. My daughter just told me she was proud. I recorded it.
Yeah, see you on the TV, right?
Yeah, I told her, what you just say? We walking through Walmart. She said, Daddy, I'm proud of you.
Damn.
I act like I didn't hear her. You gotta act like you didn't hear her. Pulled out the phone. What you say, baby? Daddy, I said I'm proud of you. You've been on that TV.
That's real.
That's crazy.
These the judgments and opinions. These the ones that matter. Like when they say something negative, then that's, you know what I'm saying, Grams, when she say, check it out, your music is too harsh, you know what I'm saying? I think you need to soften it up and you need to make a radio cut and you need to steal a Jackson 5 sample, you know what I'm saying?
I loop this up.
I tweak on that idea, but you know what I'm saying. If Davo tell me that, my manager, he said, "Hey, bro, you need a soft. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about, man." And you know, it's my dog. You know what I'm saying.
Of course.
But I get stubborn.
Yeah, I guess that.
You know what I'm saying. When I feel like it's coming at me, so I don't be worried about people's judgments, man. And my family, that's so I do everything I do is just to be in a good grace. You know what I'm saying? Just that's just my main thing. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, when you involved with the streets and you go to jail, it's not just you going to jail and your family miss you. Yeah, you on probation. Now throughout 5 years, 10 years straight, they kicking in the door at least once a month, at the minimum. And I'm not talking about knocking on the door politely and asking, nah.
They trying to catch
check
you
it out.
slipping.
5 o'clock in the morning, she answering the door. They threatening her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about she writing letters, multiple letters on top of letters, you feel me? And so, just to be 5 in the morning, not anytime, just to be on that front porch, sitting outside, cuffed up, with my grandmother sitting out there. She can't even run her own household. She don't even got authority over the authorities in her household. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's heartbreaking. So, everything, like I said, I just try to do everything and make sure I'm in their good grace.
You always try to speak to that pain because you always say, I think you were quoted, you talk about your parent, the paternal figures try to look out for you and protect you, but when you ultimately get in front of that judge,
it's
the
ugly.
power's out of their hands.
Yeah, mom and them can't save you. They can't say you can't save you from the judge, boy. And you don't get a pass for telling just because you young, boy, on everything. So you could be 15 and thunder your whole gangster. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coming back. You 15, you accidentally told because the police done tricked you. You know what I'm saying? And now you thunder. You feel me? You can't walk a main line. When you come home, it ain't no celebration for you. You a Theodore, you a Pokemon. But
damn, no language, man.
That's one of the realest, man. Like moms can't save you. And that's what I learned. That's what I learned. Like moms can't, even when you call home and they got that no bail on, like, it's ugly. Or when you feel like you're a grown man and you know what you're involved in, so why would you even ask her for bail money? You know what I'm saying? She can't do nothing. It's you in there. You to the neck. You got to go holler at that judge in the morning and see what type of numbers he talking. And it's crazy because they whacking us out. They banging us out. You see Young Life, 18, fresh 18, come in there and get a 17 piece. You feel me? I'm talking about on some burglary or you know what I'm saying? Just like anything. It's just crazy how they maxing us out.
The sentencing don't match up.
It don't match up. I can't afford to go to jail. Them boys losing out. Straight up.
You talk about that like on Keep Hustling, like how you have 2 girls that, looking forward
Who?
to raising and like also like how you preaching prison prevention, but you can't even keep yourself out.
Come on, man. That was one of the dopest bars too.
I caught that. Preaching prison prevention.
Prison prevention, but couldn't keep me out. Moms was preaching prison prevention, but couldn't keep me out. I'm talking about since a toddler. You got a target on your back. I never understood what she was talking. I thought she was just talking, but after just being in the judicial system, you find out what's good. But I got my girly faces. I got to be present. I got to be here. I got to this my responsibility. This ain't nobody else's responsibility. This how things happen to precious little girls in the world because they ain't got their protector. They ain't who gonna love her more than me. You can't love her more than me. You can't love her more than me. It's impossible. So, it's my responsibility to be here. I have to be here. I got to watch what I do. I got to watch how I move. It's bigger than me. When I was a kid and I was going to jail, it was cool. I didn't have no responsibility. I wasn't tied to nothing. I wasn't, it wasn't like, but I done been in custody battles and fought for this little girl. You feel me? Like for real. Like more family court than legal court.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? So
and you said that because you got rights.
Come on. Yeah. No, it ain't playing. It's serious. Everything else to the side. When it come to this, everything, all that, music, money, legacy, all that, that's that way when it come to this. You feel it's first thing first.
Nothing fulfills you as much as
nothing. Ain't nobody, nothing. Nothing is crazy. It's mine. And that's just I go to war for mine. I go to war for you if I love you.
It seems like you have like a real spiritual center, like listening to the Spiritual Conversations EP and even like some of the themes throughout your music. Was that, I guess, maybe established when you were locked up or? Nah,
that's Grams. She wasn't really heavy on church. Rest in peace, Grandma Lena May. She used to be heavy on church. But Brenda P. Usher, the one who raised me, she really wasn't heavy on church, but very spiritual, very spiritual. I'm talking about spiritual though, like Mother Ocean spiritual, like Congo spiritual, like just deep, very deep. Never went to church, pray every day. Every time the family come together, I don't care what it's for. I don't care what it's for. If it's a yard sale, we finna pray. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So very spiritual and never preached it though. Never preached spirituality. Muslim, participated in that, but never preached it on us or made us. She never try to direct us in there, but we naturally caught on. I used to be a kid with my eyes closed, trying to repeat after her, talking about Allah Adu Akbar. You feel me? Yeah. We used to think it was funny. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But learned today that, it's the Muslim prayer, but that's my dog. She, to this day,
we see you rolling now.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Oh, she love it. She love it. Jules.
How did she feel when you gave her that $100K?
She a gangster. She raised 6 gangsters. She got 6 kids, all of them gangsters. So that wasn't really nothing to her. It wasn't.
He said she played Monopoly.
That property
she played
life. Monopoly with property. Yeah, that wasn't nothing to her. She ain't cry or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like the Kendrick Lamar shout outs at the Grammys, that's what big, right? That tickled her soul.
So who are those people that's on the Gangland cover?
Gangland, my gang members. A lot of them from Oak Park. Most of them from Sacramento. I think we only got one person on there from Oakland. Shout out Saucy. But my hood. It's my hood. And then you got East Sacramento on there. You know what I'm saying? For Sally Roo. Sally Roo slid up with his gang members. But it was a remake of a cover. It was a remake of a cover I think I did in probably like 2000, 2002 or something. We was in the hood at 4th Avenue Park and we took the picture and we tried to just basically go off of that and it came out platinum. But that's the hood. Another way to put the gangland on. Okay. I'm that's what I'm 100% for is putting minds on.
Looking out for your people.
Mandated. Provide for your people.
Is that spaz out on My Brother Real?
What?
Where they was talking about the phone and...
Oh, you heard it? You heard it? My boy, Sonny Bo. Hey, you got to tap into Sonny Bo. He he ignorant. He a comedian. He go crazy out of the Bay Area. You gotta tell it's mandated.
Mandatory snatch.
It's like, give my friend back his phone. Like, damn, it's just
you heard him. That's how it really. Hey, that's real life though. It's based on a true story. Yeah, that's skip based on a true story.
Man.
He went crazy. That's my dog.
What mode did you get in when you did Not Impressive? You said you want that throwback Mozzy.
You want that throwback Mozzy?
What's throwback Mozzy zone?
That's that 2012. That's that 2012, 2011. That's before the Bay Area was even tapped in with the fella. You hear me? That's that Eyes is a Wizzy Eyes Eye or that Tim Ladden. That's that the beginning of Mozzy. So
a lot of names.
Yellow Tape Activity. That's that Yellow Tape, or what he say, that Yellow Tape
Goon
Activity, or that Goon Body Embodiment. Yeah. Dope Fiend trying to get his Corsica back. Yeah.
Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus. Come on, man. That's that throwback Mozzy. I was tripping. I was growling. That's that I'm foaming out the mouth. That's when I was wearing the same hoodie every day. You feel me? So
foaming out the mouth is the hunger.
I could taste it. I'm hungry. Bite down. Feed me. I need it. Whatever I gotta do. I ain't scared. I'm willing to get my hands dirty. I want it. I can. You feel me? Can't nothing keep me back from it.
How did you develop your own language? You think you have your own
rapping. Just rapping.
Is it all Sacramento? Are these all terms you take a piece of certain different regions?
Yeah, if I just tweak it, I tweak it. Like lacking, loafing. That lacking come from Chicago. Loafing come from Frisco. Ain't no leaking. That's a term I think probably out of Sacramento or something. But like leaking, lacking, and loafing, I put them all together. You know what I'm saying? Me instead of just he was caught leaking, lacking, and loafing. You hear me? But like off the dribbles, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Me. Breathing, that's us. We breathing on something, or you know what I'm saying? We gonna circle the perimeter. Yeeky, that's us. Yeah, inflammatory, that's us. One up top, Aki, top body, that's us. You feel me?
What's one up top? That was the name of the album, right?
One up top, Aki mean just one in the head, one in the neck, one in the throat, one in the chamber. One up top, it's one up top. You know what I'm saying? One in the head, it's ready to shoot. Yeah. Or you just ready, you on point. You got one up top. You know what I'm saying?
What's the walk up?
Walk up. Oh, specialize in walk ups. That's kid prevention. You know what I'm saying? That's how you prevent kids from dying. You do a walk up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a drive by. That's a walk up. You know what I mean? We gonna walk up on his ass.
We gotta get you a dictionary, man.
I feel like, the walkthroughs, that's when you get your check. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do a walkthrough. You know about that though.
Yeah, that's the business side of it. Yeah. I feel like the upbringing with grandma, I feel like was the type of thing where she was making you read a lot of books at a young age, like,
Nah, she didn't really make me read a lot of books. She made me write a lot of letters. My dad was in prison for a long time, probably like 12, 15 years. And she made me writing. I really I wasn't interested in that. I was trying to play basketball. Yeah. I'm trying to go smoke some tree or something. You feel me? I'm trying to do what kids do.
Yeah. She wanted you to almost build a relationship with him through that.
Yeah, she was trying to force it. She was trying to force it. And so that was one thing. She made me write a lot of letters. So, that just I just naturally picked up the habit and the love for writing, being forced to. Yeah. Dictionary, she used to tweak on me cussing. Couldn't cuss in her house. Not ain't no kid. I was no kid, you feel me? So I had to tweak my wordplay. Yeah. Instead of say, you know what I'm saying, I had to function. Instead of fucking with homie, I'm functioning with homie. You feel me? You just got to tweak your wordplay. And once I just found out I could tweak that and just tapped into that type of, that outlook for me. I mean, that outlet, I just started vibing with it. Everything. I used to write raps, no cuss words. You feel me? Yeah. So, the Graham's got a lot to do with that. She wasn't really she wasn't forcing me to read books, but she just a lot of adventurous things. First, like go to the cemetery. To visit the dead, not no family members. Just literally going to the. I get in trouble at school. She'd take me to the cemetery to visit the dead, and you know what I'm saying. I remember her saying like, walk on the backs of those who come before us. But like she used to, you know what I'm saying, incorporate. That's crazy. I remember that. Yeah. She used to incorporate stuff like that. Take me to the ocean. You know what I'm saying, and you know, like I said, she was involved with the Motherly Earth, Oshun and Congo, and she used to just tweak heavy on spirituality. And you know hers though, the African descent. So
You talk about how like she kept you kind of on the straight and narrow in the beginning, and then I think you said a friend of yours got killed around 15, and that kind of changed a lot.
Yeah, she very, very strict. Her household, you got to keep it respectable to this day. You ain't finna come in there, you know what I'm saying, playing with her gangster. She gonna let you know. You smell like weed, you know what I'm saying, you stink your pants, she'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Pull your pants up. She won't even tell me to tell my friend pull his pants up.
Just tell her.
No, she gonna let you know. Yeah, boy, pull them pants up. So, you know, she was very strict, and I ain't get involved in the crime until, you know, I started becoming, when I started getting victimized. Somebody robbed me. First, I was just trying to sell tree like everybody else. Ain't no harm in that. Yeah. But when I got robbed, then it's like, okay, that's what we doing. Yeah, that's what we doing. So, Bruh died. We wasn't on no gang mentality or none of that. But when Bruh died, it just enhanced everything. And you know what I'm saying? That's what come with it. It come with it after you lose people you love. Yeah. And some people think you just join the gang and you just go around shooting people. It don't really happen like that. It happened with you losing actual people that you love, people you call, and they got away with it. How they get away with that? We ain't going to court for that. So now you get involved in that, like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? And it just, it's
a cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle, but it's like, and it's also like you just protecting your family. You protecting your friends, your loved ones. Yeah. You'd do anything for your daughter, your nieces and nephew, right? Absolutely. That's how we feel about the members. And these my people. I done been to junior high school with these people. You know what I'm saying? When moms was elsewhere and pops was in the pen, these the people I was venting and vibing to. Because he going through the same thing. His mom elsewhere, his pops in the pen. It's my dog. We like this. What you talking about? So it just grow on you. It ain't just jump in the game and go shoot hella people. Like
you said when DZ had passed away, that's what had changed you, right?
DZ. Right. I was 17. I ain't gonna lie. It was really DeRay. You tight, DZ. Rest in peace, DZ. DeRay, but it was DeRay Jones. He died, I think I was 15. DZ died when I was 17. And but DZ changed me because he was the big bruh. He do what I do now. He was the big bruh that helped you go get your gold grill out. He was the big bruh that go cash out for the Jabos, the new Jabos or some new forces.
Gotta get the Jabos,
baby. He big bruh that pull up in a Chevy on foes and, you know, slapping and, you know what I mean, playing your music or taking you. He paid for our studio time. We ain't had no, he paid for our studio time. You feel me? So that was big bruh. He was like he was big bruh, and I just felt like I was one of his favorites. So when he passed, it was just, I was traumatized. Whole nother level with death.
And Zoe, is that your brother that's incarcerated?
Zoe passed. Zoe passed 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, 2013, that's when I made The Truth. And he passed right after he was in the video, passed the next day.
Wow.
It just took off from there. Notoriety, everything just took off. Everybody, attention. Everything was just focused on us. And you know, rest in peace, brother. That was my dog, fella.
You mentioned him on Black Heart. He said he would be on you on
with these tours.
All
the tours.
What would he be doing on the tours?
He'd be on all the tours. He'd probably be moving packs. Trying to rob somebody for a chain or something.
On the tour?
Yeah, that was him. That's what type of hype he was on.
You said that was your favorite joint now, man. Black Heart is your favorite joint?
Yeah, it's soulful. It cry. It give me that's what I cried to. That's when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I feel like the world against me, when I feel like ain't nobody rocking with me like they ain't vibing with me, or they don't appreciate what I do for them, or, you know what I'm saying, just when I'm mad and I'm going through my own internal affairs within myself. That's what I put on.
There's always the thing too with people like from the Bay Area and extension, I guess Sacramento, of like that validation on a bigger scale. I think you had Instagram. Can anybody give me a valid reason why the industry won't embrace us wholeheartedly?
Could you give me a valid reason, though? Like a valid one? I mean, we didn't put all the work in. We put work in. When I say we didn't put work in independently. It's people that signed that ain't got 2 albums out. We got 100 albums out. You can go look them up right now. You hear me?
Catalog.
We vibe with our fans. We don't turn not one fan down. You hear me? That's my
exactly.
Hey, I gotta put in more work.
But I feel like that's what's exciting about. We got to get out of here, beat up. But I know what's exciting to me is that I feel like just connecting more to your movement, and I'm sure fans that have been riding with you for a long time, you see it happening in real time.
Nah, I see
you
it.
see
Yeah.
Mozzy's evolution in the game, like you see
Nah,
it.
for sure. That's why I'm very grateful. I really don't got no complaints. But, you know, I know stats. It's like watching a basketball game or watching a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? We throwing jabs. We throwing power punches. We done uppercutted him. He in the corner. He bleeding. He finna go to sleep. Stop the fight. They don't want to give us the belt. Why they don't want to give it to us? They don't want to let us win. They trying to make it go into a draw. You feel me?
Not going to the judges' scorecards.
Man, they going to the scorecards, bro. That's what they trying to do. So, but I respect it for what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna just have to sleep him. I gotta knock him out. I gotta do what I gotta do. I wanted to go the hard way. I'm the one who decided that. You wanted to go take the independent route. That's what you wanted, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, yeah, bite down.
And the victory's gonna feel even better.
Way better, cause I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. I ain't gonna stop till they gonna have to give it to me. I'm taking it.
And Gangland Landlord is like the step forward in the right direction.
100. Appreciate that, brother. You already know I'm gonna try not to let up on them. It's bite down for sure. I ain't letting
bite
up.
down, B-Dot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Leaving teeth marks in.
Yeah, teeth marks. Sink your teeth in the blood. This interview
Platinum,
was
yeah.
platinum and velvet, if you let me tell it. You know what I'm saying, man? This was it, man. We did our Dougie on this one. I think it was one of my best interviews. I appreciate y'all. I wouldn't have been able to shoot it like I was shooting it without y'all, man. Straight up.
That's how we doing it.
That.
100.
Congrats, Mozzy.
Rap Radar Podcast.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, man. You gotta teach other artists how to be lively like you, man. Should be hard sometimes,
Should be
Mozzy.
hard, huh?
You can't teach it though.
Nah, they don't want it. They don't really want
Spoken by
this shit.
experience, Purpose is telling me.
Yeah,
Tell
they don't
hard.
want this shit.